Hello and welcome back to the channel, and this week for what's come in the yard for scrapping is a Vauxhall Mokka A 2015 plate 1.6 petrol finished in blue. Nice. No, don't worry, it's not the top spec, it's in the middle, I think. Oh, as you can see, 2015, this is before the last generation of them come out, which I believe was the Mokka X they called them, before finally moving over to the new shape under the Peugeot group or PSA group or wherever it is they like to call themselves. Really don't mind, don't care. But this one's in the yard, so we'll concentrate on this one. It's a 1.6 petrol. It's got front and forward reversing sensors. Very nice. Obviously, bodywork's a bit nice. I kind of hurt my foot today, so bear with me a second. As you can see, the typical Vauxhall paint peel have not much improved since the earlier models. Top notch, top notch. As you can see, we've got reversing sensors there, nice spotlights by there. I might be pinching that for my car. And some wonderful chap, or two chaps, drove into my car and then drove off. Even a big crashing speed gap on the passenger side, but we won't get into that. Nice alloy wheels there. Do like the colour blue. Also, we've got a fuel flap, which is the pushing one. Nice. And there we are. We hang that up there, as it is petrol. Now, I haven't driven the petrol, but I have driven the 1.7 diesel, which has got the optional four-wheel drive in this car. Obviously on the back there, two marks. Got reversing sensors, which is quite nice. Pretty much the same car until before the next shape came out. And yes, the wing mirrors are power fold. Unfortunately, someone's has pushed the driver's side in, and the boot doesn't want to open. But there we go. But we've got a parcel shelf anyway. Let's have a look. Obviously, someone's been in to remove the door cards for the door catches. No centre armrest though. Oh. But as you can see, if I can put the seat back there, there you are. Nice size of the boot there. So have a quick look in there. We won't start the car because the air gasket's gone on this one, being petrol. And she's a bit of a non-runner anyway. Hard touch plastic door cards, unfortunately. Even the soft bits are hard. But there we are. Bonnet pulls on the driver's side on this one, the correct side, not on the European side. But this is a Mokka A dash. Now on the executives ones, you've got, oh, this one's got one. The passenger side one as well. Nice armrest. Nice cup holder, centre console there, two cup holders there, handbrake there. Don't really find the handbrake there really good. Someone's old debit card left on the seat. Let's have a look there. Nice little cubby hole there. And a nice small dashboard, glove box. Small but bijou. Small and bijou, very nice. Now obviously, we've got grab handles, very nice. And we have a vanity mirror and lights. Sweet. Very nice. Obviously, this being the LX, you actually do hello reflection. You do have an auto dimmer mirror. Yay! Mine was a bit posher. Obviously, there's your lights. Map reading lights. Obviously, door lights, but we don't need them. We'll turn them off at the moment. Moving down, we got a radio display, temperature display, and time display up by there. Now, on the later ones, the SE model, not the later ones, sorry, on the SE models, it would be for the sat nav and the bigger screen. So on these LX ones and all that was a smaller version. Until the Mokka X turned, and I think it was a facelifted dash, so the radio and all was different. Obviously, we've got our hazards by there. Wonderful. Our radio control here with a single slot. And our climate control. Now, I can tell you that on mine, these would be for the heated seats. These two blanking plates would be for the heated seats. Now, on the one side would be auto, and on one of these, if you had the heated steering wheel, would be the heated steering wheel function. But everything else is the same. Fans, recirculate, and your aircon always seems to wear. Don't know why. It seems every Vauxhall car that I know of this later generation, the plastic trim or the ferronied trim always seems to wear. Very tatty. Moving down by here, we have a power outlet socket and a USB port, and might be an auxiliary port there. Not 100% sure, but I know you got a USB port. If you had the Mokka A fitted with sat-nav, your SD card would also sit in there as well. Focus camera, thank you, will sit in there as well. Obviously, we have the 5-speed gearbox being as a petrol, and obviously the little lever there for reverse, up and over. Moving over, standard Vauxhall steering wheel throughout the Astra and Corsa range. And obviously the Vauxhall insignia as well before the changeover. Got our indicators. Menu, yes, we had a beat there. Got our menu by there. This is done 92,000. Not sure if it can show up on the clock there. Oh, it does actually. You got your cruise control. You got your speed limiter as well. Comes in handy. Do know they do drink the fuel though once you engage them on the motorway, especially the diesels. They drank like a space shuttle. Obviously, we've got our radio controls and our telephone controls by there. Single, up and down with the volume on the phone. I don't think this will be going for the recall because it's reached its final destination. Love the dash clocks. Obviously, we've got our our rev counter, temperature, information, fuel, and speed, wipers, and we have our lights and auto lights as well. Oh, that's nice. Auto lights, very nice. Nice little Kibby Hill by there. Very cheap plastic. I find them nice car though, but really not great. And our bonnet release by here. Let's take a quick look under the engine bay and wrap this up, shall we? And that's it. That is a Vauxhall Mokka. Unfortunately for this one, it is no longer mockering. It is for the break-in. But do let us know if you like the Vauxhall Mokka A, or do you have the Mokka X, which is obviously the slightly facelifted version to this one, especially with the dashboard with the radio. Or do you drive the newer Mokka? Do let us know what you think about it. We'll catch you on the next one for what comes in the yard for break. Until then, it's over, Vauxhall.